Some of you are already living and doing these certain laws. These are the laws that govern the universe. Now, whether you do these consciously or unconsciously, which means you're doing them and you don't know them, you are still going to build wealth and fulfillment. So it doesn't matter if you're meaning to do them. You're still going to build wealth and fulfillment, right? And who wants to be rich and unhappy? No one, right? And who wants to be happy and living in a cardboard box? I mean, I would think we want like a little bit of a combination. You know, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, they were super happy. But, you know, I don't remember Mother Teresa being on Forbes' list of multimillionaires. Maybe she was, I don't know. But I don't think she cared about that. So we're talking about both. Well, money's the root of all evil. Okay, anyone that ever told you that doesn't have any. And they're not living by these laws that we're talking about. So please don't take advice from them. Money ranks right up there with oxygen. It's that important. Now, if you allow money to make you someone that's not nice, well, then you're not living by what we're going to talk about today. You're not living in that good energy. You're living in a negative energy, right? So energy is what we're talking about. And, you know, my good friend, Albert Einstein, I have a quote: everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but to get that reality. So what he wants you to do is get on a frequency of what you want so you can release the desire. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. He said everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. So I'm not Albert Einstein, but he said that a long, long time ago. Simeon Curlian has a camera that can take a picture of it. So you're either working with it or it's working against you. Think of an electrician, for example. They know exactly what wires to touch and what wires not to touch. They're working with an energy that will kill them instantly, but they're not afraid of it because they understand it. So all I want you to do today is to get an understanding of what energy that you're working with. And a lot of it you can tell by what you're thinking. Your thinking will determine your feeling, and your feeling will determine, obviously, your actions, which determine your results. Okay? So let's get into a few of these here, and we'll go through this. Now, listen, this is a choice. You don't have to do these things that I'm telling you. It's up to you. Some of you are doing some of them already, but you don't have to. Once again, it's not about doing a certain thing. It's about doing things a certain way. And doing things a certain way is a choice. So you don't have to do any of these, but if you want Bentleys and fulfillment and freedom, this is how you have to do it. Good news is all of you can. So let's get into it. The first law, the law of perpetual transmutation. So I'm going to type it in the chat so everybody can understand. PERPETUAL transmutation. Okay. Perpetual transmutation. They're not all this wordy, but this one is. And this law basically says that energy moves into physical form. That's pretty wild, isn't it? Energy moves into physical form. The image you hold on your mind most often materializes in results in your life. And so everything has to happen twice, right? Look at something in the room. I'm holding up these scissors. Everything happened twice. Hold on. Hey Siri, when were scissors invented?
The answer I found is 100.
100. Scissors and hand-operated shear tools. Discovery inventions 100. Okay, doesn't say when. But anyways, a thought of scissors, then we physically have scissors. So that's what the law of perpetual transmutation is stating. energy, your thinking, moves into physical form. So think about your goals for a second. Sick, broke, unlucky. I wasn't born on that side of the city, so I'm screwed. That will move into form that you don't want. Keep in mind, most of our forefathers who invented things, Sir Edmund Hillary, who climbed Mount Everest, the Wright brothers. Sir Edmund Hillary was a beekeeper. The Wright brothers were bicycle mechanics. So it doesn't matter how smart you are, whatever that means, energy moves into physical form. And because of their energy and what they were thinking about, it moved into physical form. Now we have the first man to climb Mount Everest, and we have airplanes. So that law is pretty important. Think about what you're thinking about, because whatever you're thinking about is going to move into physical form. Have you ever gone to the field going worried about rolling a donut? And guess what form you got at the end of the day? A donut. Have you ever thought about, man, I'm going to build a crew and then I'm going to lose a crew. People are going to quit. Guess what happens? Guess what moves into form? That exact formula, right? Once again, we're becoming aware of this today. It's going to create some new habits for you.